It was announced that Deathstroke, the Diddy of DC Comics, is coming. And he's finna bust deep inside of the Suicide Squad. And I just think it's funny that they're adding a canonical pedophile to the game right after Deadshot's teenage daughter joined. Coincidence? I think not. All jokes aside, we know why he's here. He's gonna be the DLC that brings back Arkham Batman, but not our Arkham Batman. Not the Batman that defeated the Titan Joker in Arkham Asylum. Not even the Batman that beat the brakes off of Hugo Strange in Arkham City. No, not even the Batman that used the Batmobile to solve 70% of the Riddler's fucking riddles. This ain't even the Batman that was smashing Talia al Ghul, that went back home to Selina right after she died. Nah, we get the Batman that was shot on a park bench in his bulletproof cowl by Harley Quinn. And it just hit me that a lot of you probably don't understand why I'm calling Slade Wilson a pedophile. Well, Deathstroke is a contract killer, and he is famous for wanting to know absolutely everything about his targets before he goes in for the kill. Kinda like that healthcare CEO assassin, but much less heroic. In a comic storyline known as the Judas Contract, Slade started to play the old fiddle diddle with a child, a 15-year-old child, just so he could get closer to his targets and kill them all from the inside out. They later did retcon this storyline for making people extremely uncomfortable and for making Slade cross a gigantic line in regards of being a villain. Brother, you could murk a child, but don't give him the birds and the bees. Now, Rocksteady, need I remind you that the majority of Deathstroke's ops are children? What are you going to have him do in this game? Is he gonna 360 no-scope Sweet Baby's baby, Poison Ivy? Is he gonna beat the toy man to death with Lego bricks? Now I know that his main adversary is the Batman, but second to him, it's Robin. And I do not need to remind anybody that this man harassed the Teen Titans on a weekly basis. And I am not ready to see how Sweet Baby is likely to destroy what remains of Arkham Deathstroke's character. I thought Arkham Knight was character assassination. Only time will tell if it's about to get worse in a couple of days. Now, we knew that Batman would be coming back this year due to that Easter egg players found that had to do with Calendar Man. In the Easter egg, there was a message that read, "He will return." And that calendar ended on the 14th of December. Though, when I looked it up online, it said that the DLC is dropping on the 10th, which just happens to be a couple days beforehand. And I'm sure that your new 1,000 active players are f***ing loving that shit. I bet the carpet got wet beneath their feet after hearing that news. Why? Did you just say Suicide Squad had over 1,000 active players? Yes, I did. But if I made the Ultimate Edition of my game 95% off 9 months after the game's initial release and sold it for $5, I would f***ing hope 1,000 people would want to play it. The uncensored version of this video is on my goddamn Patreon, by the way. Ain't it too bad that 1,000 people, even if these were 1,000 people who were willing to pay for every ounce of DLC, battle passes, cosmetic items, it still wouldn't be enough to please WV and keep this game running for even another 6 months. Because you lost them so much money. So much money. Deathstroke's character design looks amazing. I was telling somebody earlier that I think his traversal might be cool too. Even though Harley let us know in a scene before that jetpacks were his thing.
Ooh, nothing says international assassin like a frickin' jetpack.
I'd break my damn neck.
You're probably right. Jetpacks seem more like a Deathstroke thing anyway.
But as far as Slade Wilson goes in his game, that's where the good stuff ends. His gameplay will be the exact same as the other characters. All he's gonna do is shoot the same guns, have a silly little animation for when he swings his melee weapon, and he's gonna have his own ultimate ability, But then that's it. Which is crazy to me because Deathstroke is supposed to be one of the toughest SOBs, one of the strongest hand-to-hand combatants in Batman's rogues gallery. But when you hear stuff like this, it's no wonder why all Batman had to do was this. Roman Reigns, you're weak, nigga. Aren't you supposed to be a super soldier? Like a Darth Captain America that's missing an eye? Yet, in your last appearance in the Arkham games, you got beat quicker than Hugo Strange. You got smashed harder than Talia al Ghul did. And you think you got a chance against the Justice League? I'm not hearing anything anymore about the Joker's presence, but yet you continue to jest. You are not saving this game, bro. If you were caught by Amanda Waller or the Suicide Squad, that means you couldn't even save yourself. Now we know that Slade wouldn't pass up an opportunity to put the Batman down. He let us know in Arkham Knight that he would do it for free.
I'll kill you, Batman.
Then you better hope someone puts up the bounty.
Oh, this ferryman doesn't need payment anymore. I'll deliver you for free.
Now for him to figure out that Harley Quinn was able to do it, would that not make him question his own well-being? And even though Batman is coming back, what the hell is gonna stop Slade Wilson, the second most petty man alive, right next to Eobard Thawne?
It was me, Barry.
Yeah, we know. What would stop him from immediately slicing that man up? The bomb in his neck? For some reason, I don't think so. Deathstroke has what I call generational hate. It doesn't matter what era he's in, what timeline he's from, he will carry the hate he has for the Batman until the day that he dies. And when he's looking up at us from that same part of hell that Jeffrey Epstein and Diddy finna be laying in, he's still gonna be hating on Bruce Wayne. And apparently Kevin Conroy did record his lines for the DLC before he passed. So at very least, all of this was not an afterthought. And I love you so much, Kevin. You will forever be my Batman. And I will be sure to watch your cutscenes on YouTube because I am not playing this DLC for you. I played the main story for you, but then I had to tap out. And that is on God. But before you go, drop a like and share this video for me. Let the world know why adding Deathstroke to the game ain't gonna do jack doo-doo for Rocksteady's worst project. Check out my Patreon for extra content, as well as access to my Discord server, where you get to talk directly to me daily. And don't worry, I'll make it worth your money, and I will be seeing you. Take care and peace.
Baby, let me see some. Okay, too bad. Bitches, going both ways. She gon' do it for these fans. She make it clap like how I do both of my hands. Fuck it up, stick it up.